Hello, my friends. So excited to be here with you to talk about life. All right, let's just call this life stuff because, we're cruising, we're moving, everything's going fast, and sometimes stuff comes in and we need to just take a break and we need to actually dissect it and we need to talk about it. All right. So hopefully this has been helpful for you. I want to talk about something today that hopefully you relate to, and because I totally relate to it, and that is relationships that can trigger us. All right. A relationship, and that can be a close relationship that triggers you. Romantic relationship, relationship with a friend of yours, a family member, a relationship that you have that closeness where you've put yourself out there. There's that sense of vulnerability, obviously sensitivity, and I can say from experience, I've been married for 4 years to Elisa. She's lovely. But Elisa can totally trigger my emotions, right? We can have a conversation and it's going in a certain direction. And then all of a sudden I have this kind of unresolved thing over here that enters the conversation. She doesn't know it, but I bring it in, I put it in the milkshake, and all of a sudden the conversation gets spun out, right? And now I'm kind of left feeling like, what, I don't, whatever. There's kind of like this place where I need to remove myself. I think that happens with a lot of relationships, especially relationships that are close to us, because there is that kind of real vulnerability there. And, I want to just say to you, if you're going through something like that, or you find yourself in that, try to recognize it. And I've been trying to recognize it as a true gift. All right, because what it's doing is allowing ourselves to look at what it is that we need to work on. And that's not necessarily just going to go away on its own. And we want to, we're not always successful at it, right? Sometimes we're able to just diffuse it. And then sometimes it's like, I don't know what to do in this moment. It's so intense, right? And we're not always going to be successful at it, but some of those times we can be. So, we have to reflect. We have to allow ourselves to reflect back and kind of low throttle it and understand what to do in that moment. All right. Sometimes for me, I'm just like, I'm going to go for a walk. That's always a good takeaway for me. Or sometimes I just, I go upstairs and, I'm smelling some lavender and I just allow myself to take some breaths. And, so what is that for you? Maybe that is taking some breaths. Maybe it is kind of getting away, or just nicely telling your friend or your partner, your family member, I'm going to remove myself for a brief moment here and I'm going to recollect myself. And, after you have that time and you're able to kind of sizzle down, it's always nice to kind of come back and maybe you talk about it, maybe you don't. Maybe you explain to your partner, what was going on with you, and most of the time they're gonna, they're gonna talk to you about that. That's where the love comes in. And remember, this moment here is really about us. It's not them. It's about what's going on with those emotions, right? And we want to do whatever we can to get in there and kind of massage that and open it up, so it's just not something that just keeps coming up with every relationship we're in. So it is work, and so I just want you to just kind of get in there and dissect it in that moment if you're feeling that pressure, and just do something. Have your go-to and be able to come back and allow yourself to have that conversation from that loving place, because you do love this person, right? There's so much love there. So allow yourself to use the love, all right? Allow yourself to feel all those feelings, okay? So I hope this was helpful for you. That's what's been helpful for me. That's what I do. And enjoy your day. Cheers.